Hey little sloths, it's me, Nick Avocado. Welcome to my channel. If you've made it over here, you are a super sloth because I've been having you go here and there trying to figure out what's gonna work best for me. Today we're gonna be enjoying my favorite foods for mukbang. Cheesy ramen noodles. We're gonna get the cheese, don't you worry. This is spicy. It's the brand new Volcano, well it's not new, Volcano spicy noodles. Fire noodles with fire noodle sauce of these are Korean chewy rice cakes. Welcome feast is here. I'm back home to my third channel. I'm home. Hello, we are eating my favorite foods. Oh, here we go. And this is hot and steamy because we are eating cheesy noodles with fire rice cake sauce. We're gonna line this with some more fire sauce. Ooh. You see, my body's already negatively preparing for this. It's like, oh my god, no, what are you doing, But let's just line it. Ooh. So that when the noodles pass by, it's just like an extra little kick, you know? I love cheese. I love cheese. We love cheese. Yes, we do. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Ooh, get all that cheese. I love cheese. Cheers to a wonderful eating show. Ooh, we put some cheese in there. Oh, look at this cheese. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Thank you guys for being here. Thought that I was going crazy with all these channels. Let's see how spicy this is. But this is a lot of cheese. Let's get some more noodles up in here. This is a lot of noodles, by the way. I'm closing my eyes. If it goes into my eyeballs with me squinting, then you know I'm unlucky. Oh, we love cheese. Yes, we do. Ooh, ooh. Bam! Yay! Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you for being here. Let's feast. So I'm using a fork for these rice cakes because, oh, look at this sauce. Oh my god, look at this spicy sauce. Can I show you up close? Oh, yeah, come on. If you've never had rice cakes before, they're chewy. And the flavor, well, first of all, it's only made out of rice. You have white rice, you know? White rice is plain. But what makes these good are what sauce you use. Now it's always spicy. I've never seen like sweet rice cakes. Let's try these. Let's try. They're clumpy now because of the cheese. Oh yes, that's spicy. I was gonna say, that's not that spicy. That is spicy. Please follow me on my Instagram if you want me to shout you out and read your comment in my next video, okay? Follow my Instagram at Nikocado Avocado, and if you do, I might just follow you back. I post a lot on Instagram. My Instagram is Nikocado Avocado. If you're interested, if you want to. But I like to connect with you and answer your questions because it's really hard, well, basically impossible to do it here, unless I reply to every comment, which I don't do. Now, some of you be like, oh, you don't reply to my comment here? I feel jinxed when I heart and reply to comments here that it messes up an algorithm. I'd be like, oh, no. I'm telling you. I'd rather just answer you directly by name in my video. That's more special than clicking heart. So let's do it. I'm so happy. Oh. Okay, speaking of being happy, would you ever do a healthy food segment, says Jenny Kens. Yeah, then I'll be unhappy. Actually, there are some healthy foods that I enjoy. Oh, kimchi tofu stew. By the way, on the package, it says to serve this cold. Oh, look at all that kimchi. Oh. Oh. This is instant. Oh, that's spicy though. Ooh. It's gonna make me cry. Holy moly. It's gonna make me cry. The package said to serve it cold. instant that I got from the Korean store, the Oriental shop, which has all different types of Asian food. Mmm. And there's the cheese. I was like, where's the cheese? There's the cheese. Oh, there's big clumps of cheese. Oh, look at that cheese. Mmm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so why did you post on Orland's channel when you already have 3 of your own? In case you didn't get the memo, I'm not going to say it for the closed captioners to pick up on. In case it gets flagged, breaking the rules, I don't know. Let's just say we were doing tests to see how things ended up, okay? You guys could let you know in the comments. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna work out for the better here. No, feel like, oh, poor Orland, he doesn't have... You guys, he's my husband. Orland doesn't like YouTube. He's helping me here, so... I guess I shouldn't say he doesn't like YouTube. He likes YouTube, but running his own channel made him so stressful from the beginning. So we knew going into this, it wasn't going to be... we're just all happy. I think you're now known for the tea, not the noodles, says Phoenix Rain. Oh, really? Am I known for my tea? Do you guys enjoy my tea? I was just talking to one of my YouTuber friends about a tea video I'm creating. Oh, he's all for it. Oh, look what I have here. Seaweed. This is so chewy. B loves life. I didn't even see her. Hi. Why are you such a sweetheart? JK, don't answer that. I just appreciate you more than you know. Ah. Speaking of the tea, she commented only 40 minutes ago. This has been up for 11 hours. Why are you such a sweetheart? Oh, she probably saw my video. Speaking of the tea. Everyone go tell her I saw her comment. That's her nice way of saying thank you. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, so people say this is good. We're gonna do it. That is good. So this is different than the last time I had Korean food. The other ones were like roasted with seasoning and flavors and garlic. These are just flat. This is more for like sushi. What a pleasant surprise. I'm telling you, I did not look at these. I'm just looking at my phone right now. Have some kimchi. This is my favorite. This meal is so good. What's been your absolute favorite mukbang? This. Cheesy noodles as the highlight though, which we gotta get back to. It doesn't taste too spicy. Okay, this is gonna be like a magic trick, balancing act. We love, oh, there goes my cheese. Here we go, one more time. All right, let's do this. It's spicy, but the perfect amount of spice. See, I'm the noodle king, not because I'm eating them all clean and perfect. I'm the noodle king just because There's no other food in the world that makes me this happy. Just tastes so perfect. Nothing. Nothing at all. I've just realized that the questions I've been answering are just like the end questions that came from the last Q&A. The things I didn't get to, you know, because like after so many hours, people were kind of done. Because I said I was posting it today. It's midnight, by the way. Hey, eating at midnight. Update on the ghosts. They're gone. I am happy. I am fine. But the video you're seeing today on my other channel is telling the ghost story, so... Maybe you'll feel better knowing that I turned out okay. Or maybe not. See how I slipped that in? Maybe you'll be saying, it doesn't matter if the ghost is gone. You gotta leave. You gotta go. That was not... You know, my chair's been making a lot of noise. You think it's telling me something? Oh, it's crying right now. Saying why? 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 I do a good job with my rice cakes. Oh my god. Oops, we don't want it to fall off, do we now? No. I'm in love with these chopsticks. Here's the package. $2.29 at the Korean store. Does it say the number of chopsticks? It was so many. So it was like 10 chopsticks in this bag. These big long ones. $2.29. I went to Thailand. And you know, at the end of the day, it's whatever. But it's just funny to me. It's just funny. Hear me out. And you think, oh, I'm going to, you know, a third world country, developing nation. Things are more affordable, whatever. So I get some souvenirs. Well, I bought a pair of chopsticks from this cute little old lady on the street. She was in this, well, not on the street, but in the market, sitting on the ground. Oh, this is spicy. And she, it's actually only good with the cheese because I added cheese and butter. This I remember being terrible. Here's the original, which I added into here. And this is what I added into here. Anyways, and it what it come down to, like $1.50, and they were wooden. And she looked at us so cute, like, here's my chopstick. I'm like, oh, I want the chopsticks, yes. Well, in Colombia, these are the chopsticks I used. The wood varnish came off. It got moldy. It didn't dry correctly. The ends started chipping, like the wood was splitting and cracking. And I felt like I was eating pieces of wood and paint. And for $2.50, you can buy 10 longer, better chopsticks without having to fly a $1,000 plane ticket to there to go get the $1 chopsticks. I just kind of chuckle about it because I'm like, oh my goodness. Sometimes, you know, land in the USA, so many good deals. Like Colombia, I lived in Colombia. My husband's Colombian. We lived there forever. Well, not forever. 2-3 years. And there's things that are cheaper in the US than there. And they grow it there. They grow it there, they make it there. It's cheaper to buy it in the US because they have these special deals where they get mass shipping. And the prices can be really, really low. Make all the Americans happy. And then they're happy because they have a customer with a big order. And they'd rather just pay, you know, one deal than having to like a million deals at the markets, you know? So. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not how trade works. Maybe people are very sad. Maybe the US is intimidating. You know, give us good deals, or I don't know. I should know, but I don't. I remember it being sweet. There's something a little sweet. Not like sweet, but compared to this tastes like, you know, ramen noodles. Challenge. This tastes like 4-course meal. There's something delicious more about this. I remember. This is just plain nori for like sushi. I already told you that, I know. Oh shoot, come on, come back now. Once you mix it in your mouth, it's like that nice ocean flavor. Oh my god. The Koreans are gonna react to this and laugh so hard. There's this adorable video. Now usually, when people react to me, they pick out the worst videos. By worst, I mean like, no, I was emotional that day. Don't what? Shaving my head. Swinging a knife. Crying about deleting my channel. You know. Ooh. Ooh. No! Get in there. Oh, yeah. Well, there's this cute video called Korean Mukbangers versus American Mukbangers. No. Koreans reacting to American mukbangs. It was a girl, a guy, and a girl. Who else was in there? I forget. I think B Loves Life was in there actually, yeah. Well, anyways, they were reacting to my videos and they were supposed to like pick out their favorite American mukbanger, these Koreans. It's a popular video, has hundreds of thousands of views, maybe in the millions by now. And I'm happy they picked, well, not all of them. Each person, there was 3 people. Remember, they picked a different person. So 3 people got picked. But it was out of like, who knows how many channels. I got picked. And I'm so, some girl like, well, here's why. They decided to react to one of my videos that had Mr. Noodle. And I just thought of it because we were eating noodles and rice cakes. And it was very hot and fiery, and he was taking it from my mouth. Ooh, Mr. Noodle. Ooh. And they're like, oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's adorable. I'm like, yes. Let's think that. I was like, yes, this is a good promotion. You know what I mean? Like some of my mukbangs are, they probably watched a handful and they're like, well, imagine if they reacted to Hard Top Grill. They're like, this is not how we do it over here in Korea. You know, spankins and, ooh. This is so much cheese. Look at all this cheese. Oh. Oh. It's good. Oh, that's good. Who am I lying? Who am I kidding? That's good. So this is kind of what I did with Yunny. I've done it by myself too. I'm just thinking of it because you guys saw the video on our channel. We made cheese, we poured the cheese on top. But unless the cheese stays hot, which you want to do because then you're going to burn yourself with these spicy noodles, then it gets clumpy and hard and you have to mix it right away in the beginning or it's too late. What I like to do when I make my cheesy noodles, it's usually not like this, pouring cheese on top. I usually add it to the cooking pot. The cooking pot, I add it directly to the pot that's boiling with the noodles. And I add an extra water so I don't have to strain it. Well, not too much water. No, excuse me. Yes, water. And I cook the water till it's a perfect consistency. I add in my saffron. I add in my, excuse me, my spices. I add in some butter. I add in the shredded cheese. And I mix it. Well, the cheese is last. And I, you know, do a couple flips when most of the water's gone. But you want to leave water in. See how these get dry? What I have over here is a cup. I've been cutting it out. I like to add water while I'm eating this. You can see it down there at the bottom. See all that water? Because noodles get dry and then they absorb. They continually cook, even when you take it off. So if you're eating the noodles, they get like sticky and hard by the end of it. This is amazing cheese, but it's kind of all cheese. So we're going to just cook it. I love cheese, but not today. Mm. Why is that so good though? I wish I would have mixed it around when I cooked it. I just want to show you the me pouring cheese. Mmm. I would love to be a fly on the wall, wouldn't you? Excuse me. Watching Bethany watch my videos, because she's so nice, and I'm not. Oh, I would love to be a fly. I just imagine all of them, because you know, I know her, I called her and everything. I would have loved to just be a fly on the wall, looking down at the couch, seeing Nate, Bethany, Dalvin, Darius, the mother, everyone, the grandma, sitting down, watching the big TV of me roasting. I'm sure they got a kick out. I just imagine them hollering. Because, you know, I have this way. It's not like they're happy that someone's being dragged. I think it's kind of like, okay, not everyone fell for it type of thing. Okay, I'm happy they're so... And I have a very special way that I do my videos. I'm very funny, and it's me, but it's a side of me. Like, obviously here I'm more calm and full. Ooh. But I don't know. I think that I know they thought it was funny, but I would have loved to see their initial reaction. Like, he said what? Or or screaming like, ah! No, he didn't. Because they were all so nice and I wasn't. Excuse me. Wow, I can't believe I'm getting full. The camera battery died. Do you ever just make up songs? Like, I've been making up songs. I just can't stop singing. By the way, I'm so happy the ghost is gone. I don't feel the evil spirits. When I told my parents, finally, I didn't tell my parents about the ghost until probably yesterday, which was day 4 or 5. 4. My parents were gone a lot longer than they were supposed to be. I finally told them because, remember, I told you my sister came and then she left. Well, she was going to meet them at the beach. I mean, she drove all the way there. And I finally texted them. I'm like, oh, get this, get this. My mom said, on the passenger side of, because we have a garage, they pulled out of the garage, they drove onto the beach, and on the passenger side, they said there was a crack behind the visor. You know the little thing you flip down to keep the sun out your eyes? Well, my dad was driving, she must have been in the passenger seat, she flipped it up, and there was a crack, a big crack, and I was the last one to drive the car. I was like, oh, Mom, I will pay for it. Oh, no, don't worry. It's not that big. Mom, I'll take care of it. I am so sorry. I'm like, that wasn't... So she had texted me like 2 days prior. And I was like, I don't even know. It wasn't there, I swear. Now, I don't know if it happened while they were driving and she had put up the visor or if it was already there. Well, we'll get into that, right? So I apologize, but... Anyway, she brought up to me 2 days later, basically yesterday, on their 4th day out, or 5th day. They're like, hey, she's like, we're going to stop at the car place and get the windshield replaced because we're afraid to drive all the way back home because they're in Delaware or Maryland or one of the two. Where are they? One of the two. And she said that the crack was growing as they were driving. And she says it must have not been that old because for how quickly it's growing means it must have been fresh. And she said she didn't notice it until like an hour toward the beach. So maybe it happened while they were driving. They didn't even realize. It could have been a rock that hit it. Well, then anyway, she texted all this to me. And I texted her back and I said, maybe it was an evil spirit, Mom. And she was like, what do you mean? And I said, want me to read you what I said? This is what I said. Mrs. Avocado. Where is she? Oh. This is what I said, you guys. I said, yeah, Orlin and I have been experiencing some terrifying things since the moment you left. I never felt so afraid in this house, and I've been home plenty of times, as you know. Doors opening and closing on their own, lights flickering, objects being... Did I tell you about the... I didn't tell you about the bottle, too. See, I have too many channels, and there was a bottle, like a Coke bottle, a plastic bottle, and it was sitting on the dining room table. Orlin and I were passing by, and all of a sudden we heard bong, and we both turned around, and the bottle was falling off the wall. It was like, by the time we turned, it hit, and it was like this. Falling off the wall. It was on the table. Anyway, so that's why I told her, I'm like, objects flying across the room, lights flickering, feeling cold suddenly, picture frames being tilted sideways, Hopper barking for no reason. Orland said that he said some Wiccan spells and put salt around the house, but we never want to stay alone here again. I'm so sorry. Was seriously about to get a hotel. He said it was definitely beyond a friendly ghost. It was something evil, something he's only felt 2 or 3 times in his life. The salt worked, but now the friendly ghost has made an appearance today. And then she said, your sister had mentioned that you felt something weird, but didn't tell us to that extent. I thought maybe the cats were making the noises you were hearing because they do run around crazily at night. Hopper does bark too sometimes, mostly because she's not closed up in the bathroom with Dad snoring. Apparently the dog doesn't like her snoring. I'm like, Mom, no. The closet moved by itself, on its own, and we were both in the room. It moved up and down off its railings with like 5 exclamation points. And I never do lots of exclamation points. I kept saying the noises were the cats too. I said it to myself, but the broom Orland had been using flew across the room to hit the spot where he was hanging his amethyst. The door connecting the living room to the family road closed on its own. It was daytime, and she started barking. And then she goes, I can imagine how scared you guys are. Wow, what do you attribute that to, and why? What can be done? And I go on to say, yeah, but have the cats ever closed a door, Mom? And she goes, no, they haven't. And I said, exactly. And the evil presence left after the Wiccan spell. The evil presence left after the Wiccan spell in the Ring of Salt. Orland immediately said this type of stuff is common near Indian burial sites, but doesn't explain why it just happened now, or if we have an Indian site near us that I know of. The friendly ghosts are hard to get rid of because they think it's their own house. Usually burning sage or cinnamon sticks will work. That's what we did in Colombia. Then she goes, if they were chasing a bug or playing with their toys, they could have knocked into the door. However, I know there's an iron horse stop right there on the floor, and I don't remember if it was in front of the door or behind the door. It was behind the door, not in front. So if they were playing with it, but this is what we did. I said, that's what we thought. Because I kept saying to myself, like, it has to be the cats. And then I said, but we slapped the door as if the cat had ran into it. And it didn't move as much as it originally did on its own. And then my mom says, I don't know if we're supposed to get rid of the nice ghost. Maybe it protects us against the bad ghost. She's thinking they're doing a boxing match up in here. But the cinnamon sticks are in the cupboard next to the fridge. Don't burn them unattended, though. And then she says, I shared your text with Daddy. He's read that recently Pennsylvania's been getting mild earthquakes happening about 7 to 17 times in the last 2 months. Mild to feel, but maybe that could account for some of the movements. And I'm like, I didn't respond to that. I'm like, they're trying to make me feel better, or they're trying to just say, there ain't no ghost in my house. There are earthquakes in Pennsylvania, yes. Yeah, so if a singular object goes like this, that was from an earthquake. The others will stay still. Just this one. Oh, earthquake. If my chopsticks went like this, would you say, oh, it was an earthquake? Ooh. Ooh. We're not eating right. It's like 40 minutes into it. Excuse me. I'm sorry. What can I say? I'm loose. My mom said, beep, that's her friend from work. Beep said that she had spirits in her son's room when they left for school downstairs. When he left for school, it moved downstairs. They had major issues with it. She said she burned dried sage and walked through the house waving it around, and it never came back. So anyways, yes, I finally told my mom about the ghosts. Can't wait to tell her when she gets here. Like, the closet went... It was like... It went up and down and slightly over. Like, it like hopped. And I was sitting on that bed. Now, some people have been like DMing me, some of my friends too, like, Nick, I saw your video. How are you still in that house? Well, I'm not just gonna leave the animals. There's also things I'm taking care of here. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I have these daily videos and they want someone here. But I think next time, if this happens, I think next time I will get a hotel. Well, next time I might not be living here. Let's be real. I'm about to move out of here. But if I'm visiting for an extended period of time and they need me to watch the house, I'll get a hotel next door, and I'll stop by to feed the cats, do the dishes, walk the dog, water the plants, ba 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 ba. But I'm not sleeping here, and I'll pay for it. Listen, it was frightening. Orland said, if anything, it gave you content. He's like, let's be real. He had something to talk about. But I have never been so afraid, ever. I'm so happy it's over. Today, there was nothing that happened. Nothing. Not a single little, ooh, scariness. So I'm really happy about that. It kind of left yesterday, too. Honestly, ever since Orland did the Ring of Salt, it's been fine. Oh, no. Then the bottle. That was the next day, yeah. So Orland thinks that was the friendly ghost because he didn't get any bad feelings. I didn't get that negative energy. And you guys, I'm not like the hoopy doopy energy reading crystals. And you guys remember my crazy German lady story? Like, I'm not that type that talks to the crystals and does Reiki and talks to spirits and blah blah blah. I'm not into, you know, like, I believe that there's ghosts, but let me tell you, I was feeling something odd. I felt it even before Orland felt it in my video. I was like, what was that? And also another thing nice that came out of it is the cats. So my parents' cats are very like, they just hide and they just, boo, they pop out when you don't even expect it. They're shy, they're territorial, they're not snuggly. They're twins. One of them I've never been able to touch. Crookshank. We have Dobby and Crookshanks. Crookshanks is mean. Dobby's okay, but like after 2 pets, rah, well, something odd. Now, it could have been just the fact that, you know, they sensed that my family was leaving. Maybe cats are mini psychics. They knew that the 1-day trip would turn into 4, 5, 6-day trips. And so they're like, okay, he is our gateway to food. If we want to be fed for the next week, we got to be nice to this person. So all of a sudden, they were snuggly. I could pet them. Like, they would come to me. I mean, I was here for, what, 4 months over the winter? Never, ever, 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 ever felt like they liked me. Never, ever I could never touch them, barely. And I thought, oh gosh, they must maybe have something wrong with me. My mom says, no, they're that way with everyone, even your other siblings. They don't talk to them. They don't touch them. They can't pet them. So I was like, okay, at least it's not just me. And Orland is very animal friendly. Orland has the purest soul on earth, and he couldn't even go near them. Well, the moment my parents left, the cats were like different cats. So either they know that we were feeding them, or I don't know. How do you explain something like that? They know we were scared. Maybe they were scared. Excuse me. Wow, this is going to knock me out. It looks like I still have all my food. Don't worry, this is going in the fridge. We ate like a quarter of it. Oh, Nick, why do you eat so much food? Well, don't worry, I don't eat it. I'm watching. Oh, today I went for a really long walk. I walked around the block. Walked to Sonic. I know, it's awful. Shh. It's not good being so close to Sonic. Well, I think I keep doing Sonic videos all the time. Well, Orland and I also went to a little nature trail. We walked for a good hour and a half. This nature trail was the trail that I used to go on when I was in middle school and high school. And it brought back so many memories. And the last time I've been on this nature trail, it's beautiful, was when I was into raw food and I was doing my daily runs in the morning. If I run, there will be an earthquake. Shoot. I don't run now. I don't think running's necessary. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it, but I feel like you can lose weight walking better. It's more sustainable, better on your joints, and you burn more fat from low intensity than high intensity. Look it up. So anyways, we're just walking through. It was nice. And then there was my favorite part of the trail. And it had all of these like branches and all of these twigs and all of these mounds of grass. We had to like climb all over it. But it was beautiful though. It has flowers. I love it. It was like going down memory lane. And Orlin was with me too. But I'm only telling you the story because I got out of the house and I walked. Now, I try to get out of the house every day. But honestly, with the whole ghost thing, you would think we would be out of the house because I was just frozen. I was just frozen in fear from the ghost thing. That I barely left my room. I liked the door closed, it locked. See, I was afraid that I'd be walking down the street, walking down the block, and like, especially at nighttime when I had to walk the dog, and I left the lights on, and Orlin said, if we see a shadow walk past the window while we're outside walking the dog, oh my God, what would you do? What would you do? Knowing that you're the only one home, you know? Orlin told me the first day that he started feeling like someone was watching him through the stairwell, he thought there was like an intruder. He thought there was some kind of burglar or something. And the TV camera's down here for us to see, you know, all corners of the house. And the dog would bark and whatever, but could you imagine going for a walk outside your house at night and you're feeling like something's odd? And you peer into your house, and the blinds are closed, but the lights are on, so you can see a silhouette, you can see a shadow. And imagine if you're the only one home, and you're looking from afar at your house, across the street even, and you see someone walking. They had a scene like that in, excuse me, I'm sorry for yawning, in a video. That's really bad. It is midnight, shoot. Or, oh, it's 11:30. I thought it was later than that. Anyways, When a Stranger Calls. Do you know that movie? It's an old movie. It's an old horror film. But they did a remake. And that was one of the first scary movies I ever saw in theaters. I think I was in 6th grade. Maybe 8th. No, it wasn't 6th. I would have been too young for that. Must have been 7th or 8th. And I went with my friend. And I remember my dad dropped me off. He gave me money for my ticket. Did we have popcorn? I don't think we had popcorn. I think we would have been too scared for popcorn. I remember sitting in and it was mostly kids. This theater had a lot of teens and a lot of high school students. Everyone, I mean, most 60-year-olds, but let's go to a horror film tonight, you know? So it was mostly children in that audience. It's a PG-13 movie. And everyone was screaming and like, oh, that was so much fun though. Oh, going to the scary movies with my friends. That was really nice. I would love to see that movie now. I think they had a scene though. Basically, the storyline is that a teenage girl was house sitting for a very wealthy family. They had this marvelous, fancy house that would have like, this is what made it creepy. You have to watch it. It had those motion sensor lights. It was like a mansion, huge house with like glass walls and these huge floor-to-ceiling windows. And so you'd be like walking down the hallway to get to the next corridor. It was a mansion, I tell you. And the lights would be turning on, and then as you're walking, they'd be turning off. And new ones would be turning on. So look, turning on, turning off. And so the girl was, there's someone in the house when a stranger calls on her cell phone. He says, I'm in the house. And she's like, I'm the only one here. They have security cameras. It was basically everything we have here. Well, it's not a fancy house, but security cameras. I don't know if they had guns. Did they have a dog? I don't remember a dog. Dogs help. They alert you. But, yeah. And she somehow got out of the house. And she was looking at the house. And literally the lights were turning on and off. As if someone was walking through. And she was in there, and she had to go back in there. Her stuff was in there. Oh. And I don't think she had a car. Or her phone wasn't working to call the police. I forget. I remember at the end, they didn't show the guy's face. Or maybe they did, but it didn't make sense to us as the viewer. Like, oh, that was her uncle. Oh, trying to kill her. It was just a stranger. And that makes sense when a stranger calls. Just someone you don't know. Oh God, I have goosebumps. That was a good scary movie. Ooh. Excuse me. Yawning in my video. Did you guys ever see that? I'm gonna look it up on my phone. There it is. Oh, she's pretty. Oh, that was the girl from Hulu. Camila Bell. That's not Camila Cabello. That's not Camila Cabello, who's the Oh Na 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 Havana lady. This is someone else. Camila Bell. American Brazilian actress. She was also, I believe, she was in a video on Disney Channel called like Hulu, Camila Bell Disney movie. It was a Hawaiian video. Rip Girls! Oh, what was I thinking? Hulu? Disney, she was in Rip Girls. Oh my god, did you see Rip Girls? Oh, I'm going down memory lane. Oh my gosh, 90s kids, you're screaming. Remember Disney Original Motion Pictures that came on? Kim Possible the movie? Remember The Sixth Sense? No, not The Sixth Sense. It was called... What was it called? Paranormal... something. Oh my god. Rip Girls. Oh my gosh. What was the... Let's look right now. Disney movie... Hawaii. It was like Hulu. People who are Hawaiian are like, that sounds so bad. Not Mona. Not Moana. Oh, I've been saying her name wrong. I've seen it in the comments. I'm like, Mona, Mana, Hona, Maua, Mona. I didn't get to finish the video because the plane landed, but I was watching that on the plane. To Hawaii. Get that. No, it was called Disney... I should turn off the camera. Original movie... Hawaii. What was it? There's Rip Girls. What else? There's another one. There was something else beside... Johnny Tsunami. I've seen that. But they filmed a lot in Hawaii. Johnny Tsunami. Blue Crush. No, that's not Disney. What was it called? Maybe I'm thinking of Rip Girls. I think I'm thinking of Rip Girls. Was her name Hulu? Halalo? Hohono? I feel so bad saying that. Wait, let's see. Rip Girls, Wikipedia. Oh, Teenage Girl Simney. Relationship trying to struggles. Oh, her name was Disney. Was she that young? Oh, she looked like a woman to me. You know, it's all a matter of... This video's boring now. I'm so sorry. It's a matter of perspective. You know, when you're a kid and you're watching like a 14-year-old, like, wow, she's big. Like, I remember watching Lizzie McGuire thinking like, oh, I can't wait to grow up to be like Lizzie. Like, I have a locker room. Like, she had lockers. They had a bell for periods. I mean, I was in middle school or elementary school. And I think I was in elementary school. I'm like, I can't wait to be older and have lockers and bells. Oh my. Yeah. And then now I look at her now. I'm like, she looks like she's 10. Is she even old enough for a bra? Like, I'm like, wow. And when I was a kid, I thought they were like big girls. Anyways. You're totally feeling me. I feel very lazy right now. I got tired. Well, this is a lot of carbs. It looks like I barely ate, but I swear I did. Yeah. I'm gonna have more of this soup. Oh, I think I ate all this soup. This is good. Instant. I mean, every time I eat this, my eyes get wide. It's also very spicy. Oh. Oh, speaking of the Disney original movies, you know what they used to have? Disney in Concert. Remember Aaron Carter, Nick Carter? They used to have NSYNC on Disney Channel. And there was, they would have like Disney in Concert. And I remember this band that I was obsessed with. I loved their music, and I totally forget who they are. I think they were Jamaican. And they had, like, braided hair. Samantha Mumba. That was her name. No. I don't know if that was Samantha. Samantha Mumba. Oh, my God. That's literally her. But that's not the one. That's not the one from... Oh my God, I can totally hear it in my head. Oh, I'm gonna feel like I'm 10 years old again. But I feel like there's a band. It was a black girl band, not Destiny's Child. They were on Disney Channel, and they had like braided hair and beads. It was like 1999 or something. Was it Samantha Mumba? Was she in a band? I don't know. You have no idea what I'm talking about. Clearly I'm tired. Clearly I'm sleepy. I'm just gonna take a few more bites. Let's just eat out of here now. It's whatever. See, ooh, look at all that water, see? Mmm. Mmm. I don't like it as much as the fire noodles. That time felt really spicy. I swear the spice sinks as it's just sitting. The sauce goes down to the bottom. That's where the burn is. There's a lot of flavor too, but that's burning. Yeah. Mmm. Mmm. One of the best rice cakes I had were in Los Angeles. Actually twice. Once with Raina and once with Minnie Eats. Both of them were on camera. Oh. Man, like going to Koreatown and getting authentic Korean made rice cakes. They add a lot of stuff. Like this is all great and all. It's soupy, it's thick, it's spicy, it's chewy. It's good. Better than how I used to make it in Colombia. Oh. But it's even better from the Korean restaurants. Do they cook it for 1,000,000 hours? The rice cakes are so soft. Way softer than here. Okay, last bite of this soup. Oh, it's basically gone. Every time I eat the soup, you see my eyeballs. It's just like, pow! Pow! Here we go. Oh! That is a clump of cheese. Let's have a bite. Mmm. Ooh. Yeah, I'm the noodle king, yet I am disgusting when I eat noodles. Like, look at me. I should not be the noodle king. I shouldn't. I just enjoy it. And I'm an American not knowing what I'm doing. With all this Korean food. I'm trying. The Koreans seem to like me. At least those three. I think I'm too much for the other... You never know. Like, I don't know. But then again, who knows what I know, what they know. This was good. Let's finish my kimchi. Oh, yes. I go. Oh, oh, oh. I'm gonna say goodbye now. It's been long enough. If you made it to the end of this video, me rambling, me dilly-dabbing, me not. I'm just sleepy. Midnight, eating a feast at midnight. I love you. Thank you for being here. If you made it to the end of this video, it has to be something random. Type on your comment an emoji. Type, excuse me. Type a bird in honor of Mr. Noodle, who would have loved to join me for this, who would have loved to share this, help me eat it. A bird is symbolic for flying free and soaring high, upwards and onwards for success, which is what I hope for this channel. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you for your time. Your watch time helps my channel grow. It helps me continue doing this for a living. And it makes me feel happy that I have some friends out there. So if you made it to the end, please leave some birds in your comment. And if you don't have emojis on your keyboard, just write bird. Thank you so much. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.